Good morning. It's December 21st, first day of winter, and I'm going to be climbing up to Mount Baldy, possibly up to the ski lifts beyond. I'm not sure yet. Some of you may have seen my tape that I made back in June. Much different weather conditions today. Eventually I expect to see some snow up there. Hopefully it's not on the roads. And I've got a lot of cold weather gear strapped to my back for the way down. So I'm going to start. I've got 15 miles to the East Forest Junction and then a total of 22 just to get to the village. And if I make the decision to go all the way to the top, it will be another 5 miles. So we'll see what happens. Been at it for a few minutes. Still kind of low. So there's not a lot of snow, but I mean there's no snow yet. You can see some whiteness off over there. I just saw some skateboarders coming down here, high speed. Some of them didn't even have any protective clothing. That's what you call confidence. Here's the view off to the side. I've never really seen that before. I'm here looking out in the city. Here's my friend I met on the road who took that video of me. Thank you. Starting to see more snow on the ridges up there. Just got passed by this guy in the blue. Too rich for my blood. People are always asking me what kind of camera, how is it mounted, so I'll just cover that right now. This is just a flip video recorder. It's handheld. I don't have any mounts for it. Actually, I don't think they make helmet mounts for it, but that's why I can easily swivel around. Okay, I'm making my way up. Getting closer to some snow. I don't think there's going to be much until the very end. But it's a beautiful day. Sun is out. Typically when I ride this route in the summer, I don't see a lot of this because it's socked in the mist and clouds. So this is pretty nice view for the early morning. Okay, this road swings around, then a hairpin right turn, and then that sharp little dig up to the utility shed, looking down where we came from. Okay, here's the shed. It's the road we just came up. Looking out towards Los Angeles area there. Okay, I'm at East Fork Junction, 12 miles to Baldy. It's taken me an hour and 20 minutes to get here. I'm not really pushing it today. This is my 5th day in a row on the bike. I'm kind of tired, so I'm just enjoying myself. See how far we go today. Okay, I've stopped here for a minute. I've got to show you this road. I know I've taken pictures of this before. I always like the way this road curves up and up. Now we have the snowy peak in the background. That's kind of cool. Okay, I just passed a sign that said 4 miles to go to the village, and that's a good sign because that means I just passed the hardest part of the climb from East Fork Junction to Baldy Village, so the rest gets easier along with the downhill plunge to the village. So I still haven't decided whether I'm going to go up to the ski lifts or not. I'll make that decision later. But at this elevation, it's gotten much colder. When I'm in the shady parts right now, the temp is quite low and I'm pretty cold. But if I put more clothes on, I'm going to cook as soon as I get into a sunny area, so I'll just freeze for a little bit. Here's a little start of the downward section into the village. This guy just passed me. Okay, I'm on a ridge overlooking Mount Baldy village. There's a schoolyard down here. You can see the kids playing. Civilization. So I've decided, I think I'm going to give it a shot, going up to the ski lifts. I'm not even going to stop at the village. I'm going to pass right through it and keep going. I think I have enough sunlight and enough energy, so we'll give it a try. Okay, well over 5,000 feet up on my way to the ski lifts. I finally encountered snow at my own altitude right here. But I want to use this indicator to show you how steep this is. Although, once again, I'm sure not going to come out in video, but I'll try anyways. You can see where I am here in this ridge in front of me, and I'm going to point the camera and you'll see a bend there. We'll watch the car go around the bend. Okay, from that bend all the way up a little past my point of 90 degrees here, this is how much it goes up, and maybe 150 yards. So I'm putting my camera away, and as soon as I go around this bend, it's going to be pedal stroke after pedal stroke, and trying to keep the front end of the bike down It's so steep. I don't know how those two guys doing a tour of California do it, but they sure make it look easy. I'm gonna give it a try here. Okay, I made it. Man, it is so steep near the end. I'm right even with some snow here. Looking back down where I came from. I'm just going to make this final turn here to take me up to this parking lot where everybody seems to be. Alright, I just came back from the ski lot parking lot. The road is really torn up there. Lots of people are up there, I guess, tubing and doing some skiing. I don't know if there's enough snow for skiing, but that's what they're up there doing. I gotta put on some my jacket and my heavy gloves. I made a major mistake here. This little bag that was on my back was sweating and the moisture went through the bag and into my gear, so now my jacket and everything is wet, so hopefully that's gonna dry out in the sun and not make me colder as I go, because it's gonna get really cold as all I'm gonna do is for quite a long time just sit on the bike and be exposed to a lot of high wind, so hopefully I have the gear to cover me up. I'm on my way back. I'm almost to East Fork Junction. I'm looking backwards at my favorite little piece of road with the curves in it. Snowy Peak in the background. So even though I'm on my way down, you can see that I've been climbing a ways. I'm looking behind me, so I've come up this hill and I'm going to continue on up. So there's always something here. There are some long downhill stretches, but occasionally you'll be going uphill. So I'm going to blow through East Fork and just continue on down, and from there it's, I think, 10 or 12 miles to the car. Temperatures are getting warmer as I'm losing altitude. My clothing dried out nicely, so but I'm glad I have my heavy gloves and my my little booties here for the tips of my toes. So we'll see you at the end. Okay, well, I'm back where I started from, and let's see, I did 53 miles, and let's see, it's a little after 3, I think. Just a minute. Yeah, 3:16, 4:36 riding time, 53 miles. Wow, and incredibly slow, 11.6, but that's what riding in the mountains is like. So, anyways, I learned a few things. Key is to pick the right weather, which I did. It was very mild. It can really get ugly and cold up here, wet too. Have the right equipment. My jacket and gloves came in handy. The only mistake I made was letting them get wet. So I've always wanted to do this in the winter time, so now I've done it. It's over, and all I can say is Merry Christmas to everybody. Bye-bye.